Welcome to our YouTube channel. Today you are going to listen to a sample response for IELTS Speaking Part 3. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and share this video with everyone you know. If you want to buy books to practice for IELTS directly from Amazon, click on the first link in the description of the video.
What popular traditions do you have in your country?
The United States is home to a rich tapestry of traditions that reflect its diverse cultural heritage. Some of the most popular include Thanksgiving, the 4th of July, and Halloween. Thanksgiving is perhaps the most quintessentially American tradition, celebrated on the fourth Thursday of November. It's a time when families gather to share a meal, traditionally featuring turkey, stuffing, and pumpkin pie, and to give thanks for the blessings of the past year. The 4th of July, or Independence Day, commemorates the adoption of the Declaration of Independence in 1776. It's marked by fireworks, parades, and barbecues, celebrating the country's freedom and democratic values. Halloween, celebrated on October 31st, is a fun and festive occasion where people dress up in costumes, go trick-or-treating, and attend themed parties. These traditions, among others, are integral to the American experience, bringing people together and fostering a sense of community and national pride.
Do you think it's important to keep these traditions alive?
Absolutely. I believe it's crucial to keep these traditions alive, as they serve as a powerful link to our history and cultural identity. Traditions like Thanksgiving, the 4th of July, and even Halloween are more than just celebrations. They are moments that bring people together across generations, providing a sense of continuity and belonging. These traditions remind us of the values and experiences that have shaped our nation, from the importance of gratitude and community to the celebration of freedom and independence. In a rapidly changing world, maintaining these traditions helps to preserve the unique aspects of American culture, offering stability and a shared sense of purpose. Moreover, they provide an opportunity for reflection, allowing us to honor our past, while also considering how these traditions can evolve to remain relevant for future generations. In essence, keeping traditions alive is about preserving the threads that weave together the fabric of our collective identity.
Are young people less interested in traditions these days?
It's true that young people today may seem less interested in traditions, but I think it's more nuanced than that. Many young Americans are increasingly focused on creating their own identities and exploring diverse cultural influences, which can sometimes lead to a perception that they are less engaged with traditional practices. However, this doesn't necessarily mean they disregard traditions altogether. Instead, young people are often reinterpreting traditions in ways that resonate more with their contemporary values and lifestyles. For example, while the traditional Thanksgiving meal might be evolving with more diverse menus and inclusive practices, the core of the tradition, gathering with loved ones and expressing gratitude, remains intact. Additionally, digital platforms have allowed young people to engage with traditions in new ways, from participating in virtual events to sharing cultural practices online. So, while the form and expression of traditions may be changing, the underlying interest in and respect for these cultural touchstones often remains strong among the younger generation.
Do you think foreign culture is influencing the culture of your country?
There's no doubt that foreign cultures have a significant influence on American culture, and this has always been the case. The United States is often described as a melting pot or a salad bowl because it has been shaped by the contributions of immigrants from around the world. Over the years, various cultural elements, whether it's cuisine, music, fashion, or language, have been integrated into the broader American culture, creating a dynamic and ever-evolving cultural landscape. For instance, the popularity of foods like sushi, tacos, and curry reflects how foreign culinary traditions have become mainstream in the American diet. Similarly, global music genres like K-pop and reggaeton have found enthusiastic audiences here. While some might worry that this influence could dilute traditional American culture, I see it as a natural and enriching process. The infusion of diverse cultural influences keeps American culture vibrant and reflective of its global connections. This exchange of ideas and practices not only broadens our cultural horizons, but also fosters greater understanding and appreciation of the world's diversity.
How has your country's culture changed over the last few decades?
The culture of the United States has undergone significant changes over the past few decades, largely driven by advancements in technology, shifts in social values, and the influence of globalization. One of the most notable changes has been the rise of digital culture. The internet, social media, and streaming services have transformed how Americans consume information, entertain themselves, and interact with one another. This shift has democratized content creation and allowed for a more diverse array of voices to be heard, but it has also led to the rapid spread of trends and the blending of cultural influences from around the world. Social values have also evolved, with greater emphasis on diversity, inclusion, and social justice. Movements advocating for LGBTQ+ rights, racial equality, and environmental sustainability have gained prominence, reflecting a broader cultural shift towards more progressive ideals. Additionally, the demographic makeup of the country has become more diverse, with increased immigration contributing to the cultural mosaic. These changes have made American culture more pluralistic and interconnected, while also challenging traditional norms and sparking important conversations about identity, community, and the future.
What can be done to keep culture alive?
Keeping culture alive in the face of rapid change requires a conscious effort to both preserve and adapt cultural practices. Education plays a crucial role in this process. By teaching young people about the history, values, and traditions that define their culture, we ensure that these elements are passed down to future generations. Schools, community organizations, and families all have a part to play in this. Additionally, celebrating cultural events and holidays, participating in traditional practices, and supporting cultural institutions like museums, theaters, and festivals can help keep culture vibrant and relevant. However, it's also important to recognize that culture is not static. It evolves over time. Embracing new influences and adapting traditions to fit contemporary contexts can breathe new life into them. For example, incorporating modern technology into traditional art forms or reinterpreting holidays in ways that reflect current social values can make them more meaningful to today's society. Ultimately, keeping culture alive is about balancing preservation with innovation, ensuring that cultural practices remain significant and engaging for both current and future generations.
What kinds of traditional foods are there in your country?
Traditional American cuisine is incredibly diverse, reflecting the country's regional variations and multicultural influences. Some iconic traditional foods include apple pie, often touted as the symbol of American home cooking, and the classic hamburger, which has become a staple of American fast food. In the southern states, you'll find dishes like fried chicken, collard greens, and cornbread, which are deeply rooted in the region's history and culinary traditions. Barbecue, particularly in states like Texas, Tennessee, and the Carolinas, is another traditional food, with each region offering its own unique style of smoked meats and sauces. In New England, clam chowder and lobster rolls are traditional dishes that reflect the area's coastal heritage. Native American cuisine has also contributed significantly to traditional American foods, with ingredients like corn, beans, and squash playing a central role in many dishes. Beyond these, American cuisine has been enriched by the culinary traditions of immigrants, with foods like pizza, tacos, and sushi becoming beloved staples in the American diet. This culinary diversity is a testament to the rich tapestry of cultural influences that define traditional American food.
When do people wear traditional clothing in your country?
In the United States, traditional clothing is not as commonly worn in everyday life as it might be in some other cultures, but it does make appearances during certain occasions and celebrations. For example, traditional Native American clothing, such as regalia featuring beadwork, feathers, and intricate designs, is often worn during powwows, which are cultural gatherings that include dancing, singing, and other ceremonial practices. On Independence Day, some people might wear clothing that features the American flag's colors, red, white, and blue, as a way of showing patriotism. Additionally, during cultural festivals or heritage celebrations, people might wear traditional clothing that reflects their ancestry, whether it's kilts for Scottish festivals, hanboks for Korean celebrations, or saris for Indian events. These occasions offer an opportunity to honor and showcase the diverse cultural backgrounds that make up the American identity. While traditional clothing isn't a daily wear for most Americans, it holds significant meaning during these special events, symbolizing pride in one's heritage and connection to cultural roots.
What popular festivals are typical of your country's culture?
The United States hosts a variety of popular festivals that reflect its cultural diversity and historical heritage. One of the most widely celebrated is the 4th of July, or Independence Day, which commemorates the nation's founding and is marked by fireworks, parades, and community gatherings. Thanksgiving is another major festival, celebrated on the fourth Thursday of November, where families come together for a meal that traditionally includes turkey, stuffing, and pumpkin pie, and reflect on the things they are grateful for. Halloween, celebrated on October 31st, is a unique blend of ancient and modern traditions, where people dress up in costumes, decorate their homes with spooky themes, and children go trick-or-treating. Mardi Gras, particularly famous in New Orleans, is a vibrant festival that includes parades, music, and elaborate costumes, reflecting the city's French and Creole heritage. Additionally, cultural festivals like the Chinese New Year, Cinco de Mayo, and St. Patrick's Day are widely celebrated, showcasing the multicultural fabric of American society. These festivals not only provide entertainment and community bonding, but also offer a way to celebrate and preserve the diverse traditions that contribute to the country's cultural identity. Thanks for watching our video. Remember to like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and share this video with all your friends and colleagues. Have a great day, and I will see you in our next video.